Hey guys, it's Dylan for day 50. Um, I I think yesterday's video I said that it was day 50, perhaps, and it wasn't. I might not have, I can't really remember. But yeah, regardless, it's day 50 today, so officially 2/3 the way through 75 hard, which is pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, it's wild. Sorry the video was so short yesterday. My phone was dead, and as I expected, doing the trying to sort things in my hostel was more of a pain in the ass than I thought. So yeah, I ended up having to move hostels again, which is fucking annoying, but it is what it is. It's actually ended up being the best thing that could have happened. The room that I'm in is very whatever, it's just an empty white room, but the most important thing is that basically yesterday I reserved my hostel room in the last hostel I was in, hoping to do it for another week. When I came down this morning to renew the hostel, they told me that it was already fully booked and that my reservation didn't matter and all this, and I was just like, right, well, fucking, it had gotten a little bit more expensive anyway, so I was like, I'll just book somewhere else, whatever. And it was nice to see that my response wasn't to get pissed off. It was just like, all right, okay. But yeah, I got a new place and I booked a twin room, and I was very nervous about the twin room, just because in hostels, I personally feel the more people in the room, the better. You start to get a higher sense of privacy when there are enough people that people aren't paying individual attention to each other, if that makes sense. So yeah, two people in a room, I was quite fucking nervous about that. Just on the off chance that they were rude or, it was awkward or whatever. But basically I got here and the owner took about an hour to see me, to get me checked in, which I wasn't really bothered by. I just was on the phone. But he came by and apologised and showed me my room, and then he said, I've got your private room, completely free of charge as an upgrade, as an apology for being late. And I was like, fucking cool, okay, fantastic, not a problem at all. So yeah, for the next week I've got a private room for the same price as a normal hostel room, which is fucking fantastic, especially over this weekend. I'm so happy about it. I need to look for a sales job this weekend. I need to start sending out some applications, so being able to do that not in a hostel room, not in a multi-person room anyway, that'd be really nice. And writing as well. I'm writing currently. You can see, maybe. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this worked out. I feel a little bit deflated today, a tiny bit, not sure why. I went and got breakfast before, and I think that's kind of made me feel a bit sluggish. It wasn't a very good breakfast either. It was quite odd. It wasn't terrible, it's just, nah. It was fucking $40, which is just stupid. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I've got work again today, and then I am off for the weekend, thank fuck. I'm either gonna train just before work or after I've finished. I'm not too sure. Maybe after I've finished. I don't know, actually. I might train before work just to make sure that I'm not having to do it after work and get back later. I'll figure it out. But yeah, my plans for the weekend are to just write. I want to get chapter 2 done and start chapter 3. I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, as I've said a million times, and I'm hoping to get it finished before I get back to the UK, because I've got a lot that I want to write. So if I can get one book fully written, fucking awesome. I'm already doing I'm already at about 50 pages so far. I'm aiming for 300, but I've only been writing for a month. So, realistically, I've only been actually writing for about 2 weeks. So, yeah, if I can get 50 pages done in 2 weeks, then I think it'll be about 60 pages per 2 weeks. So get a book written in about 3 months. I'm trying not to have too much of a deadline to start with, just so I've actually got the time to polish the book and make sure I really like everything I've done. But as I keep writing, I'd like to get them published, and the best way to get them published is to have a lot to hand in. A full series ready to go, and I've already got the full plan for the full series done. So, I'm gonna get them all written hopefully by the end of the year. That's a lot, so I don't know. But regardless, I want to get the first book done within the next couple of months. I think as I get into the swing of things, it'll be easier and easier to write, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys after I've trained or after work, one of the two.